grafitero, I'm a graffiti artist, you know, that's what I am. All these murals and everything else, it just kind of fell into place. But at heart, you know, I'm a graffiti writer.
Chacho Lopez es un artista de 27 años de edad, nacido en la ciudad de Milwaukee y de ascendencia mexicoamericana. Se crió en Milwaukee en lo que él llama el barrio de Walker's Point. En sus inicios, conocido como grafitero, ahora junto a varios otros artistas tienen un estudio y él nos habla de cómo fue influenciado por el arte.
My uncle Luis was a graffiti writer too, so I pretty much just grew up, you know, looking up to him. I basically idolized him. You know, I go into his room and he, you know, his whole room was just wrecked. So I pretty much grew up looking up to him and his friends that would come around, and my dad used to do tattoos. I've gotten in a lot of trouble. I've always been kind of just, honestly, not such a good person. I mean, that's just the truth. And I mean not a good person, like, you know, as far as graffiti, like, I know it's not good, you know. I know it's not, you know, something positive can come from that, but, you know, people sometimes they pull together this like idea that like someone who does graffiti is like this bad person or like this criminal. But like through that graffiti and through this lifestyle, like I've gained brothers and I've gained, you know, gotten a sense of family. The difference now is we're just older and we're smarter about it. Back in the day, it was doing graffiti illegally, you know, but now it's all right, hey, check this out, like, this is what we're doing right now. You know, we're doing it legally, so like, you're still gonna see all of our stuff. You're just gonna see it legally. You're gonna see it in the public's eye. It's a culture, it's a lifestyle. It's, I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, there's some people that's their whole life and that's what they wake up and that's what they breathe, that's what they eat, like pure 100%, like they're just graffiti writers. And there's some people that get, you know, they get to make a living out of it, you know, support their family, support themselves. I want to make my family proud, you know, I want to show everybody that, you know, somebody can turn around. Somebody can flip it to something positive, and you know, I got kids now, so I want to leave something for my kids behind to, like, you know, 10 years, 15 years down the line, like, oh, you know, look at that, like my dad did that. You know what I mean? The same way that I looked up to other artists growing up, I want my kids and my family to be able to say, like, oh, hey, you know, Chacho did this. I grew up in Walker's Point, and so did my brother. So we hold very dear to us this neighborhood. I work at Walker's Point Tattoo Company. This is Walker's Point Creative Collective. It's a hub for these local artists to show their work. We have people that do murals, we have people that do graffiti, we have people that do music and, you know, producing and screen printing and photography and videography. This is mine and Andre Colbert's studio space now. You know, it was Josh Rivera's spot. Originally, it was mine and Alain's spot. So the whole reason that I got this spot was for me and Alain.
Alain Lobaco Viniegra, su amigo con el que creció como un hermano, quien debido a una mala jugada del destino perdió la vida justo unos días antes de esta entrevista. Pero nos dice que su estilo era uno de los mejores y que él aprendió del mejor.
Alain's my brother, you know, always and forever, always with me. He was always with me, always had my back. I could always count on him. You know, we grew up together right down the street, 2 blocks away from this place. So my whole style, my whole getup, that's his, you know. He's older than me, you know. I grew up looking up to him as well. So my style was a little behind and he was just ahead of his time. he was doing, he was better than people that have been painting for 20 years. Just never take for granted the people that love you and the people that you love. You know, like I said, just like that, they could be gone. And just, whenever you got the chance, answer the phone, send them the message, you know. Just stay in contact with the people that you love and just never forget who you are and where you came from.
Chacho nos habló de cómo por el arte conoció al amor de su vida.
The first time I met her, I was painting on 16th and Washington at the Fashion City wall. And right away I was like, oh, who's this, you know? I'm trying to get to know her or whatever. So I, pulled that card like, oh, hey, you want to help me paint? So I tried, she helped me a little bit, and we were friends for a long time. And, finally we hooked up and, we became one, and we got 2 beautiful children. We're together to this day. We got a house. So she's been there, she's been through a lot with me. I love her. I love my kids. Some things, people, they'll get in contact with me, they'll get in contact with some other people. And a lot of the time it's just, me going up to somebody who owns the building like, hey, you got a beautiful wall here. And they're looking at me like, what are you talking about? Like, and I'm like, yeah, it'd look even better if, you had a beautiful mural up. Like, no, that's not in the budget. And most times, almost all the time, it's, well, hey, look, don't worry about it, Just let me do what I want to do, and I'll pay for everything, And then you're given that freedom. There's nobody telling you, like, this is what you can and can't do. It's almost like a gift to them. It's a gift to the community. We've done murals in Mexico, in Guadalajara. We're going back this October. We've done a mural in Buenaventura, Colombia. I painted in, all over the U.S., Texas, and we do a lot of tattoo conventions and stuff. I painted out in Germany. We're going to Cambodia in January. We're going to be doing some murals out there for schools. There's a lot of places I want to go, and I want to take my family, but I just want to paint everywhere in the world, everywhere.
Y lo que más quiere en este mundo es seguir su sueño.
I just want to be able to paint every day. I just want to paint. That's really, everyone who knows me, they know that's what I'm going to say is I just want to paint. I don't care. I just want to paint.